So, what's going on, people? I'm back. I did a couple videos yesterday, got a couple videos to knock out today. These will, of course, much like that last round before I move, these will be staggered a bit because I need to get things out there over the next several days to make up for the fact that I'm not going to be super active, right? You got to kind of just hide that and just play to this side, right? I mean, I got enough shoes to do. I think I got like 6 maybe, something like that, 5 or 6. Or maybe it was a total of 5 or 6. Regardless, I got enough shoes to kind of just pad out the next like week or so, and everything should be all right so the channel doesn't get just, left in the dust. Anywho, so this box right here, right? Now, I know some of you guys pay a little more attention to what you put on your feet, right? Which means you often, a lot of you guys, as that little subgroup, pay a lot of attention to what's coming out and when and all that stuff. I do, right? Obviously. But the thing is, as much as I pay attention to all these little releases and whatnot, there are often releases that I would like to keep up with, but I just don't take the time to do it because it just doesn't seem worth it to me, right? The time involved and all that stuff. So that's where stuff like this comes in. So these are a little more hyped up than my usual purchase because if you've been following along, or even if you just scroll through like the videos that I put up, you'll see there's not a lot that people are really just like going crazy for, right? I mean, you look at like my last 10 videos and what in there was really like hyped up? Probably none of it. I can't think of what my last 10 videos were because I do a lot of crap and it's just impossible for me to remember it. But anyway, so I saw these and I did want them. It's just that once I saw the details behind them, I was like, okay, so this isn't just a standard Ultra Boost. Oh, no. This is a collaboration, consortium thing, whatever word they were throwing around. It's got this name attached to it and it's for this and blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, well, this sounds like something that I'm not going to get, right? I mean, let's just call it what it is. Now, I don't let that stuff get me down, honestly, because I have a lot of shoes. Will I say I have enough? No, I'll never say I have enough. That's crazy talk. But I do have a lot. Can't argue that. And because I have so many, when I miss out on something, that's why I don't care, because I have so many other ones to wear that this release, if I miss out on it, I'm probably going to forget about it in another couple weeks. Maybe the same day, honestly. But if I do get it, then that's cool. It's actually better because then I have it, right? So anyways, I kind of put this out of my mind, and then I do follow some things on Twitter. It's the only reason I have a Twitter account is to follow like deals and coupon codes and stuff. And I saw a tweet saying, hey, some of those Ultra Boosts are back in stock. And I was like, well, let's see if this works out, shall we? So did my little thing and got an order in. That doesn't always mean a whole lot. You gotta wait for the actual shipping confirmation. That's what means something. All that other stuff is just the formalities. You want the substance, the tracking, right? That's how you know you're actually winning. Anyways, I waited for that, and then it happened. And I was like, oh, well, look at that. Thank you, Black Jesus. Anyways, so these here, they set me back a good 170 euros, which apparently is somewhere around $190. So that's pretty good. It's the same price as a standard Ultra Boost, right? But it's not your standard Ultra Boost, so it's in a way a little bit better of a deal. Anyway, so let's get on into this. Now, obviously, this is a box, right? None of those bag situations that I've had over the last couple videos. So you know what that means? Right here. You know what's in here? Yeah, you do. These guys right here. Almost feel like, who's it? Joey Janela doing one of those reveals where he pulls out the bag, he's got like thumbtacks in it or something. They're back on the scene, right? My handy dandy scissors from Korea, sharper than a penguin in a 3-piece suit. Man, those scissors my mom had. I like my mom, I do, like her a whole lot. Her scissors are terrible though. Maybe I should get her some scissors for Christmas. See how that just like happened, right? Like hers, I'd be like I said, those were butter knife sharp. Not okay. Even this with that plastic thing on the side there, still right through it, you know? So that's pretty cool. Alright, let's get all into here. Hopefully I didn't show off my address and all that good stuff, because that's not for you guys to know, unless you want to send me things. Speaking of which, my next video is about someone sending me a thing, so stay tuned for that. Anywho, so this is the box. It comes in this outer wrapping thing, kind of like, looks like construction paper, very cheap construction paper, but almost similar to how some of those Jordan 11s used to be. Remember that? Like the Space Jams and the Win Like 82s and stuff. They kind of cheaped out on the Concords last year, but whatever. So let's look. This is a nice freaking box, though, I must say. Very, very nice. So there you go. This right here says Consortium on the side. This right here says Adidas, as does that. So here's your information about the actual shoe. So there's some stuff for you if you care to see it. If not, that's fine too. So Ultra Boost NK for nice kicks. Because again, as I said, this wasn't just Adidas knocking out their own little, oh, here's some Tech Inc. shoes or whatever. It wasn't even like Game of Thrones level. And these are looking really nice. Okay, let's get these things out of here and look at these up close, shall we? We shall. Gonna sit that down there. Oh, they got some extra laces in there. That's kind of nice. Always a nice touch. I usually don't use them, but I like the idea of it. All right. Let's see which. Well, we're gonna go with this one here because this other one has a bunch of crap with it. Stickers and they're not stickers, but tags. Okay, I like to look at things, make sure they look good, and these actually look really good. All right, so that means it is now review time on this right here. This is an Ultra Boost Nice Kicks Woodstock colorway. I'm not really sure how all to say that because there's a lot of stuff going on with that name, but man, all that matters is that this is in my possession now, right? What did this say? Yeah, like I said, it just says Ultra Boost NK, so I'm not even sure what this is. Maybe it's a 1.0? Might be a 1? I'm not really sure, honestly, but I'll make sure that the title says whatever it's supposed to say. Until then, let's do this review, shall we? So as I'm talking about this, it's going to be my first time really seeing them other than briefly in a store up in Gangnam Seoul. It's a division of Seoul or whatever they call that. I can't remember what the name of that place was, but it was a casino owned consortium store, right? For Adidas. I don't know. I put a post on Instagram a while ago with these and I tagged it in the location. So if you really want to know, go there. Anyway, so let's do this. Across the bottom, right there, typical outsole style. However, it's not black like you often see. This is a nice gum bottom, which I know not everybody's into, but I'm into it. And it still has that continental rubber going on. So I'm going to be able to count on these for durability and all that good stuff, which is what you want. Past that nice fancy gum bottom is this. A typical white Boost midsole, right? Nothing fancy about that. Got a little bit of red on the inside here, just enough to give it a little pop of color on the inside. Won't be seen too much because it is the inside, but whatever. It's also down there on the bottom around the torsion system area, and just a little bit in here too. But anyway, so moving past that onto the upper, because that's the real thing that matters with this particular shoe. This tie-dye thing that it has going on is very well done in my opinion. I mean, I thought that the rear siding of the Japan Fireworks Ultra Boost was pretty immaculate. This though, I wish I had those on me so I could pull them out and do a little side by side or whatever, but I don't. But these are looking amazing. Like as far as the quality that went into making the uppers and everything. So one thing I will say before I forget, these are pretty much the exact same. So sometimes you have shoes like the, what do you call them? The Jordan 10s that came out recently with like the old BDU style upper. Those have different patterns on each pair, right? Even if you look at your left versus your right, they're different. If you look at your friend's left versus your other friend's left, still different. Because it's just like the random patterning of sorts, much like the uniforms themselves were. But anyway, so back to these. This is what's important, not those other Jordans. So the upper here, I'm not sure how exactly they did it and all that stuff, but it was probably just like a massive screen printing sort of situation, given that it is the same between both. But give you this nice close-up here so you can kind of see what I'm seeing. I mean, look at that, right? It's looking pretty good all around in my opinion. Switch that on over to the other side, let you get a good look at that. So yeah, these are done very well as far as that upper goes. Past that, because I don't want to dwell on it too much, there's nothing fancy about those laces. Those are the same laces you see on pretty much every Ultra Boost. Minus, I guess, the Game of Thrones one. Those did have like the fancy lace tips. These, there's nothing written on there or anything, just red. But it's just your standard white laces. Goes well, pretty well with this semi-translucent cage and heel cup area. So overall, the upper has got a nice presentation going, in my opinion. Now on both of these, on this one, you have the Woodstock logo at the top with the bird on the guitar. And then on this one, you have just like the Nice Kicks logo. And actually one of the things that I didn't talk about because it didn't really matter, but when I would order shoes, I would have my parents or my mom label them for me so that I knew what box was what. So I was like, you know what, just draw a bird on the box, right? So if I can cover the address here. Jesus, the address is everywhere. I'll cover the address so I don't have to try to edit it out later. So yeah, just draw a bird on there. So she drew one, and then my dad drew one also. And she commented later, she messaged me later, all right, yeah, cool, got the bird on there. And then it sucked, and so Abe drew a better one. And I went, oh, all right, so that's why there's two birds on there. The better one is the one that Dad did. The not so good one is the one Mom did. Anyways, irrelevant, but I said it anyway. So yeah, past that, the rest of the upper here is all very much the standard thing that you're going to see. There's no new shape or no new, well, there's a new design, sure, but there's no different stitching or anything like that. But all in all, everything's looking really good. And as I was saying before, these do come with an extra set of laces. So they've got these red laces going on over here. And then the other change between left to right, this one, the left one on the inside, you see, maybe you can see that, maybe you can't. If you can, I'll read it to you. It says Adidas and it says Nice Kicks. And there's a bit of a picture on the inside there. Let's pull this thing out real quick. If I can get it out there, shouldn't be a problem. There's this. It's got like the Woodstock thing going on there. Guess it should be held like that, you know, to give you the accurate representation of it. And then this one over here, pull this thing out. Oh, okay, cool. I see how they did that. So this one, you got the top part of the guitar. So I guess if you were looking at it, it'd be the bird like that. See, there you go. So that's how that would work. It's actually pretty cool though, honestly. It's a nice little detail in there. It's like the little things like that that I do like, even though you can't see it, like, you know, when you're wearing the shoes or anything, knowing that it's there is always a nice touch. And then all the other tags about sizing and whatnot, speaking of. So these right here, these are a 9.5, as is what I buy in all my Adidas shoes, minus the 3MCs. But yeah, other than that, whether it's an Ultra Boost or an NMD, the Yeezys, the Night Joggers, all 9.5. Gonna slip that on, perfect fit, just like I expected. So these right here, true to size. Did you get that? People that are here just for the sizing, that's for you. Make it real easy for you. If you're done watching the video at this point, that's cool. See you later. Thanks for showing up. For those of you that are still with me, fantastic. Listen to me talk about the comfort. So obviously I haven't really worn this particular pair, but I've worn enough Ultra Boosts in my day to say that these are on the higher end of the spectrum when it comes to comfort. So if you're looking for something that you can wear all day, this is going to be it for you. If you're looking for something that you want to take on a run, this is going to be it for you. And if you want something that's going to let you look a little stylish while you do either one, this is going to be it for you. Not saying there's nothing else that'll fill those boxes, check those boxes, whatever. This is just one of the options that's out there, and it's a pretty darn fine one in my opinion. So there's that. They also hold up pretty well over time from what I've seen. Now, I don't know other people. There's always somebody that comments that the shoe that they have, like I talked to somebody recently about the React Prestos. They said, yeah, I had mine for 2 days and there was a big hole in the front. I'm like, I don't know what you did or like where you got your shoes, but mine don't have that problem. You should talk to Nike and get that replaced because they do that. I assume they still do that. Anyway, so yeah, true to size on these, super comfortable. I don't really have anything else to say about them that hasn't been said before. I get that I often skip over things, and I try not to do that, but I get so used to saying things often and talking to everybody that I forget that every so often there's somebody that's watching one of these reviews for the first time and they kind of need all that information. So that's why I try to say all this stuff every time, regardless of how many times I've said it. So if you're thinking like, why are you so redundant? That's why. It's for the people that aren't you. Anyways, past that, I don't have anything else to say. I'm going to move on to the next shoe because I feel like this video has gone on for a while, for a long while. Could be wrong. I can't see the time. Anyways, thank you for watching. Have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night. Watch the next video that I'm going to put up because it's a good one. Well, obviously I don't know that because I haven't made it yet, but there's good stuff that went into it, and it's going to be one of my videos that I'm happy to be putting out. I'll say that. So, later people. Over the last year or so, I've ordered a number of things. Didn't have it all sent to where I was. A lot of it just ended up piling up over here. Not even sure what, and obviously some of this stuff was just wins from raffle things and whatnot. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what all of this is because it's, some of it's labeled, some of it's not. A lot of shirts over there, so that's cool. But yeah, and then there's a dog here too. Hey, dog, hey. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Loves it.